EA Sports coverage of the National Football League is on the air. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready. As their guys get set to
Can you light the bongo?
Between the Tennessee Titans
Please?
and the Atlanta Falcons.
Sterling Hofrichter to kick off for the Falcons.
Three-quarters of the NFL season are complete. What works in our final month? We're underway in Week 14.
Takes this about 5 yards deep. And no run back here, so they'll bring it out to the 25.
I asked you to grab that shit before the game even started. Here we are. Game start. Look, quick to go get it. Annoying.
Down throw for Mariota. He finds Dorsett. It's complete. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. The catch and run, good for 24 yards. So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield. Now a first carry for Derrick Henry. And he's over midfield and into Falcon territory.
The Titan ball carrier.
Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
That's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run, but for both sides, they had to walk away from that feeling like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
Eluding the pressure right. He's going to take off with it. And this time he's able to take it down to the 42. 6 yards there off the scramble, but it'll still leave him with a 3rd down.
A gain of 6 yards. And it's 3rd down.
And they'll try and run the option to pick it up. And he will have a first down here at about the 40. He'll wind up getting 2 there as he does it himself and picks up the first.
2 yards on the play. First down, Titans.
On 1st and 10, here's Mariota. And he finds his target. It's Marquise Goodwin. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. 39 yards there, a big one.
They're moving the ball through the air pretty well on this opening drive, and to me it was evident that they were set on doing exactly that here to get this game started. And their belief and determination is certainly paying off.
And he'll go backwards, losing yardage to the 5. It'll go as a loss on the play. Not what you need down here. It's going to be 2nd and goal. Edmonds going to get the handoff here on the option. And he gets in. Touchdown, Tennessee.
Touchdown.
Chase Edmonds with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Titans take the ball down the field and score on their opening drive.
It is good.
Point after, right down the middle. And that makes the score 7-0. Joey Sly now to kick off.
Oh, man, son. He fucking lit the ball, finally.
Taken about 7 yards deep. And he'll decide to not bring this one out as their drive will begin at the 25.
25-yard line.
And they'll come out with a 3 tight end look on the first play of the drive.
Damn, I fucking bit too much on that. Nigga, fucking. First play TD. You gotta love that shit. Man, that shouldn't happen when I do that. Whoops.
The Falcons are an extra point away
Couple
from
miscalculations.
tying the football game. It's up and good. So these teams match touchdowns here in the first quarter, and we're tied 7-7.
Fuck it. Here's the next one.
Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25.
You're bluffing. You know what I mean? Yeah, you do.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked. But you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
And he gets us to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. Give him 32 on the play. From the shotgun, it's Mariota. Flushed out right. Throwing right, and that's complete. And he just falls short down at the 1-yard line. A big play that time for the Titans. 42 yards. Trying to punch it in with Henry. And into the end zone for a Tennessee touchdown. Derrick Henry, touchdown number 18 on the year. And the Titans have taken the lead.
All right, let's get stuck on defense.
Well,
not again, because, you know, niggas got a one-play touchdown, but
Joey slide out, a kickoff after the touchdown.
Gotta love it.
Taken about 7 yards deep. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20.
I wonder if my job going to be close to me. But I don't know. I don't see nothing.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And coming off a one-play drive that was so deflating for the defense, what's their mentality? How do they rally here and stop this offense?
Well, hopefully there's some determination that sets in because they weren't ready to go on the last one. Give all the credit to the offensive guys for getting it done, but to allow a run of that length, that's just not being prepared. So now, are they determined? Are they ready to read their keys and make the proper plays?
And we'll see how determined they are.
Oh, that's a pick.
His throw's going to be incomplete. The intended target was Calvin Ridley, and it's third down.
Tremendous coverage there. Just did not catch the football and complete the interception. But what do they say all the time? If he had really good hands, he'd be playing offense.
Now they go screen. It's complete. And he takes his
I got the last second on that screen. That shit's going to be
quarterback, rookie running back. They team up there to pick up the first.
Let's give a little credit there. The offensive play caller sensed that the screen pass was available. Whenever you're getting a lot of heavy pressure towards your quarterback, that's when you're thinking about running the screen and using that.
Oh, there we go.
Batted in the air, and now it's intercepted.
Pick six.
Picked off at the 35. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown.
It goes without saying, but I'm going to say it anyway. That's a ball he would like to have back, and it lands right in the lap of the defender from there. He doesn't have very far to go before he gets to the end zone, and he got there in a hurry.
Extra point right down the middle, and it's now 21-7. So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air.
Fielded near the back of the end zone, and no effort to bring this one out. It's a touchback.
25-yard line.
Can't do that, Papa. Yeah.
The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive, and they just had that pick six. I guess the only positive maybe them returning that for a touchdown. This offense right back out onto the field to try to make up for it.
I like that because now it doesn't give him
another one.
Intercepted. He was trying to get it to Ridley. Picked up by Jonathan Jones. And they have possession, and they have it at the 38-yard line.
I was texting him, so you know,
a first down carry for Henry. And a short gain there down to the 37-yard line.
Ball carrier.
There for the tackle, the former Wisconsin Badger, Leon Jacobs.
Certainly a nice job there by the defense rallying to the football and getting him on the ground, but I think the play gets made by the defensive front because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost get into a ball sometimes, stack things up, and make it difficult for the runner to find a hole.
And pretty good running as he'll be close to a first down at the Falcons' 29.
Okay, he didn't break that one all the way, but you got to know that he feels like he's right on the verge. And that's probably exactly what he's telling him in the huddle right now.
Edmonds going to get the handoff here on the option. And he will have a Titans first down as they're able to convert on 3rd and short yardage with a gain of 4.
A 4-yard pick.
They're able to convert with a gain of 4.
Tennessee.
Mariota on first down. Escaping the pressure right. That is caught inside the 5. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line. They scored touchdowns on drives 1 and 2, and now they're trying to make it a perfect 3 for 3 to start. They'll try and run forward with Henry. And he's maybe going to get this back to the 4, but that's about all. No gain on the play that time, and it sets up 2nd and goal.
Second and goal.
They'll give Henry another shot, and he will score. Touchdown, Titans. Derrick Henry with his 19th touchdown, his 2nd of the game. And the Titans are going to add on to their lead.
Kick is good.
And his kick is good.
Titans 28, Falcons 7.
Joey slide out and kick off after the touchdown.
Wow. No.
Taken about 7 yards deep. And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards.
At their own 21-yard line.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to
almost again, bro.
Say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared to them. Not necessarily what you look at your plays, oh, this hurts the defense. I want the ball in the hands of X, Y, and Z and see if we can move forward.
So don't get too cute. Go to the playmakers. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
2nd and 12 at the 40-yard line.
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw.
Yo, what?
Here, and that's complete. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Titans' 45-yard line.
At the 45-yard line.
Nothing just happened. Receiver IDs and this weekend. It's like these to early and look behind it. Wow.
They're going to look to throw.
That's another pick. Well, it should have been a pick.
And he'll be taken down at the 44-yard line. A good rally to the football keeps him to only a yard, and it's 2nd down. 2 minutes gone by, 2nd quarter. 2nd and 9 now.
Wow, that's my fault.
Wide open receiver complete.
Come on,
and he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Titans' 23.
A bunch of cover 2 right now, I'll tell you that.
3 tight ends in the ball game here on 1st and 10. Now a handoff here to his running back. And he was able to shed 1 tackle but could not get away from there. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Man, these guys may not win this ball game, but you certainly can't fault the effort of this man here today. He's been a real thorn in their sides all afternoon. And that last carry puts him over the 100-yard mark.
And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
It certainly didn't appear that that's where he wanted to go with the ball initially, so he tried to get something out of it by dumping it off to his running back unsuccessfully.
Play number 7 now coming up on the drive. 3rd and 5. And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down.
Well, they certainly did a nice job there, picking him up out of the backfield and then running stride for stride with him. That's good coverage, and it led to an incompletion.
Yeah.
And his kick is indeed good. And the deficit drops now from 21 down to 18. So the drive stalls out inside the 15-yard line, but they do get 3.
And I've talked with enough players nowadays, and when they have
Let's
these
go
types
into
of
that
kicks,
show.
that no one says to their guy, hey, that's
Or
just
movie,
like
whatever
making
it
an
is.
extra point, piece of cake. because the extra point is not a piece of cake anymore. But kicking a field goal from that distance, just give him confidence and let him knock it through.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. They are clicking on all cylinders. They seem to be just scoring at will right now, and that's why they've opened up this big lead.
Now, we always talk about getting into the zone, and all athletes are seeking that, aren't they? Where everything is working for them. Every move they make works. It clicks, and they are on point right now.
Yeah, they are in that zone that you're talking about. He's going to fire one deep over the middle. It's caught inside the 25. Touchdown, Titans. A big play there. His 6th touchdown of the season. And the Titans are able to extend their lead.
As a fan, is there anything prettier than a well-executed post route?
No, it's a thing of beauty, especially when it's done like that for a touchdown.
The throw, the catch, and how about the run after to get it to the end zone?
Taken about 7 yards deep. And he'll just sit on this one as their drive will start at the 25.
25-yard line.
The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. And after the field goal last time, let's see what they can get here. At least they got points out of the last drive, Charles.
I've never met an offensive coach that didn't want to drive to end with a kick. Most of them wanted to end with a PAT, right? In this case, a field goal, they'll take it. Way better than the alternative, which is a punt.
Yeah, but you've met fan bases that wanted that weren't happy with that field goal.
I haven't met a fan base yet that wants to drive to end with a kick, other than the extra point. That's it.
The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26. And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked by Kevin Byard. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. That pick 6 extending this lead even further. And boy, it's been a while since I've seen a team struggle this badly in the first half.
I think all they want to do is get to the locker room, try and regroup, and come out to start the 3rd quarter. But if things don't improve fast then, I think the backups get a lot of play in the 2nd half.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25.
Not sure, because that game I played earlier, I was smoking a nigga and I let him come back on some bullshit.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And they gave up the pick 6, and now they'll be looking to right the ship here.
Though. Anything could fucking happen, man.
Are you a little more cautious this go around? And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Kevin Byard. And this one will be returned to right around the 38-yard line. Oh, you just kind of feel for him right now. 4 interceptions, and you can almost see through his face mask. There's a lot going on in between the ears.
There certainly is, and probably way too much, because now he's probably doubting himself a little bit, wondering what adjustments he has to make. But here's what he needs to do. Get through this game. Go to the press conference, meet it head on, and show your teammates you're ready to shoulder what happened today, and you'll be ready for the next game.
And if he can do that as a rookie, that's a great sign of maturity.
1st down.
Mariota on the keeper. Marcus Mariota, nobody's going to catch him. And into the end zone for a Tennessee touchdown. Marcus Mariota, 28 yards. And this offense is running away with this one. And oh, it's no good. For the 2nd time now in this first half, he's missed an extra point.
Set to kick off.
So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. This taken in about 4 yards deep.
Yeah, I think I'm going to buy a De'Aaron Fox jersey.
Ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
At their own 23-yard line.
The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. It was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it when...
It got his man complete. And all the way down to the 35. A big-time play there for the Falcons. 42 yards.
So that changes things a bit. Here's a 1st and 10 all the way down at the 35.
Maybe he won't go to pick 6 this time.
Now they'll throw here out of the gun. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone.
I think Kevin Byard got like fucking 3 picks in the first half.
By Kevin Byard. And he is all the way up past the 25. And you have to wonder, Charles, in a game like this, 5 interceptions, what does this do to the psyche of a young quarterback?
Based on the fact that he's still out there and he threw a 5th interception, I'm wondering if his head coach believes that he's really strong mentally and wants him to play through it. Because otherwise, you need to get him out and fight another day, because this could leave lasting damage if he keeps throwing interceptions.
16 yards. 1st down, Tennessee.
So we reach halftime here with the visiting Titans taking the lead into intermission. As we'll head down to Orlando, that's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
Joey Sly set to kick off.
It'll be Falcons football, and they trail here as we get back underway on EA Sports. Taken about 7 yards deep, and we will not see a return to start the half, as this will be a touchback. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And the interception last time on the opponent's side of the field, certainly not what they wanted.
Put it mildly, that is so frustrating, because that signifies there's a drive going on. You're in a good spot, great place to run some of your best offense. Instead, they turn the ball over.
Yeah, turned the ball over last time. See if they can avoid doing it here. They'll tussle for it, and this is going to be caught. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. 50 catches for him now on the year, and he's got a 1st down.
I need my stats. What are you talking about?
I'm trying to get out of this ass. I just want another sack, too.
He'll look to throw. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And they went the wrong way there, losing yardage back at the 43-yard line. So it goes as a completed pass, but they lose a full 5 yards. So they had the big loss on that 1st down pass play, and facing a 2nd and long. There's a throw over the middle. It's taken in by his tight end. They get 14 back, but it leads now to a 3rd down.
Obviously, this has not been a banner game throwing the football. So what you got to do, you got to kind of down focus, don't you think? Find the tight end, take some easier completions.
Yeah, interception and hit behind.
Yo, I popped the shit out this nigga. Holy fuck.
Picked up by the Titans, and the possession is theirs at their own 43-yard line. He was trying to do anything he could to get that final little bit for the 1st down. Instead, he lost the ball.
Yeah, and he was short of the 1st down, but not by much. Trying his best, as you noted, to get there. Sometimes that extra effort can cost you.
And Henry gets the call there on 1st down as he pushes his way forward and pick up of about 5.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side. Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here, because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
They run with Henry on 1st down, but nothing much materializing, as he'll get forward only for about a yard. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9. At the Falcons.
Mariota hands to Henry.
You know how we get focused at end of the half and into the game situations about how much time's on the board and, you know, what you need to do? Sometimes you don't have to worry about that. That's just smart football. You know, that kind of a lead, staying in bounds, it burns clock, even in a situation that we're not really focused on it.
And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field. So a decent gain, but all for naught on the penalty.
It's too bad, isn't it? They were feeling pretty good about it. The only people celebrating, the guys who just gave up that play.
Got to get to the 26 for a first. This is third down.
Edmonds going to get the handoff here on the option.
And this play going to be stopped in its tracks at the 32, and obviously well short of the first down. Give him 3 yards there as that'll take us to fourth down.
49-yard attempt.
And this will split the uprights. It's right down the middle. And they're well on their way now as the lead grows even larger. So a good kick there to polish off the drive with 3 points.
Yeah, coaches always talk about finishing a drive with a kick. 2 of them give you points, either an extra point or, in this case, a field goal.
Taken about 7 yards deep. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
At their own 19-yard line.
The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. And last time they coughed it up, led to a field goal. They're fortunate that it only led to a field goal, but still, they're not happy about it.
Could you sense the relief, though, when they only gave up the field goal and they were able to trot back out on the field and start this drive? A little more pep in their step because they didn't cost their team a touchdown. But they know they've got to do it a lot better than they did on the last possession.
The coach will just be relieved, though, if they recoup with a score here, right?
I think the coach will be ecstatic to see them pick themselves back up and now take it downfield and punch in the end zone without turning it over.
And that's incomplete.
The passing windows are just not there. That's just another example of how great this defense has been all game long.
And that's exactly what a top 10 defense can do. They can really change the game tempo and frustrate you as you try to execute offensively.
Airing it out, looking for Ridley. And my
Kevin
goodness,
Byard with his 4th
interception. Picked by Kevin Byard. Charles, are you kidding me? 4 interceptions? I mean, that's a good season for a lot of defensive backs.
A lot of reason to get voted into the Pro Bowl. When you have 4 in one game, I mean, talk about a campaign slogan, right? I got 4. Send me to the Pro Bowl, guys. What a game we've experienced watching this one.
And he's taken down inside the 30. Give him 16 yards there, a Tennessee first down.
At the 29-yard line. A gain of 6.
3 quarters have come and gone. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. They keep it with Henry on first down. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. The Titans get 14 yards there and move the chains as well.
So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10.
First down.
This is Henry. And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
Henry will get it. He's been busy today. And he will score. Touchdown, Titans. Derrick Henry with touchdown number 20 on the year. And the Titans capitalize on the short field as they take it in for 6. Point after, right down the middle. And that will extend this big lead.
Joey Sly now to kick off after the touchdown.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line.
We certainly had a sense coming in here that these guys were in for a tough one on the road. That has been how this ball game has played out. They trail big as we continue on now here in this 4th quarter.
We've seen that the deep ball has been a part of their game plan all afternoon, but they've had trouble hooking up on it, unable to successfully find the end zone over the top.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. They'll wind up losing 3, and now it's 3rd down.
I think this offense, specifically this running game, they're going to have to find a way to turn the page because they haven't found a way to run it effectively thus far, and it's cost them.
Out of the gun now on 3rd down. And now here is another interception. Picked up by the USC man, Adoree Jackson. Yet another mistake after the interception there. And, gosh, you look up at the scoreboard. They just got to be thinking this one cannot get over fast enough.
It certainly can't. And also what happens when you get this big of a deficit, you're supposed to make all the right throws, right? You're supposed to try and obviously get the ball to your own guys. But being down this big, you also take even more chances. And in this situation, that hasn't paid off for them at all.
On the other sideline, jubilation and laughter. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10. That one covers 24 yards. It's a first down.
Gain on the play. First down, Tennessee.
Mariota gives to Henry. A gain of 3, second down. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. Officially no gain on the play, and they're left with a 3rd and 8. The Titans on 3rd down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 8. Mariota going to run on the option. And they'll go backwards here, losing yardage to the 14. That'll wind up going for a loss of 4. And that's going to make it 4th down.
A 31-yard attempt.
And his kick is good. And that will just add 3 more to a lead that's already out of hand. So it's 3 more points, and that widens this thing out even further here in the 4th.
And you know in this league, you can never have enough points, but this widens it out, as you said, and now it's all about ball control, isn't it?
And not willing to risk another fumble, he'll sit on this one. It's a touchback. The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. Well, I think that the folks here had hoped that maybe this home atmosphere would carry their guys to a surprise victory, but it does not appear that that's going to be the case. There's too much to handle on the other side in this one. Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28.
Brings up 2nd and 7. At the
They'll set up to throw. And he's going to drop this off to his fullback. A gain of 3 last play. This time they double it and pick up 6.
It's interesting because when I'm watching college football and I'm evaluating guys for the draft now, my list of fullbacks, pure fullbacks, it's a very short list. I'm probably evaluating more punters and kickers now than I am fullbacks, but it doesn't matter what you call a position, it's who you put there, and there we saw completion.
He lost 2, and it brings up 4th.
a loss of 2 yards. It's 4th down.
As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. And the Titan defense steps up here, and down he goes. D Ford. And the Titans, they've got the football back, and they've got it in great field position. They'll run on 1st down. Henry. And he's going to take this one down to about the 23-yard line. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 23-yard line. Today's final score, Titans 61.
Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they